Hey guys, this is Rain playing Binding of Isaac. With a co-commentator,
This is Binding of
TKC.
Isaac?
This is not Binding of Isaac. I am way too in the habit of recording only Binding of Isaac.
Yeah,
This is Katawa Shoujo, as you can see in the right-hand corner.
it is a dating sim with disabled people.
But actually.
Yeah.
And we start off as a guy, a disabled guy. I'm not really too sure on the story because I didn't want to even potentially get spoilers. But, you know, disabled guy goes to disabled school and dates all of the disabled girls.
Well,
is essentially the idea
I think
that I'm getting.
Yeah, that seems to be the general gist of it. Like, I remember that there was a lot of, like, controversy over this game for quite a long time within the gaming community because they're just like, oh my goodness, how dare you, you're making fun of disabled people. And they're just like, no, we're trying to be respectful.
Everyone can get love is what we're trying to say, is kind of the feel.
Even people without arms and legs.
Exactly.
And so that's Katawa Shoujo. We have no idea what's about to occur.
Let's just make sure this is English. Good. Return. We're not going to disable adult content because we've heard from someone that it's actually not that bad and there's only really one thing that would be adult content-ish, and well, we thought it'd be funnier this way.
Yeah,
so.
Trust me, my reaction to this is I don't like the idea. Like, I'm basically as asexual as it gets, people. I'm not a big fan of the sexy times. So
And
if that's what adult content stands for,
then it's gonna be hysterical.
You're gonna just hear me go, oh god, why?
Which is partly why we're doing this, because we're both pretty much like that, except that I crack all the jokes, you know, and I imply things, and I'm totally cool with it. I can hang out with the most perverted of people, but he's asexual in the opposite way. He doesn't want to hear the word.
I go into, like, fetal position, put hood over head, hat, like, goes into, like, hat and head just, like, regress into body. Like, I'm basically a turtle whenever anything like that happens, so...
So, how does a turtle go into fetal position?
It falls over, lies on its shell, and rocks back and forth.
Okay.
It's basically waiting for death to occur.
Alright, so, that's what's going on with the options, and we're gonna just start up here. So, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, goody.
Oh, it's snowing.
Should we read this, or should we just commentate on it?
Oh, I don't know. Like, here, let me put on my voice acting chops.
A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer, but it is winter right now, so we don't know why they're here. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students.
I just want to say that voice vaguely reminds me of Mario Sunshine.
Do you want to know what it reminds me of more? A little bit? If you've ever played Eternal Sonata, the narrator for that game at the very beginning sounds like he's just on something, because he's just like,
this is a land that is very peaceful and inhabitable. Everyone is happy, nothing is wrong. The wind blows through the grass with a light tinkling sound.
And it goes on for like 30 minutes,
So
which is the best part.
This is your impression of someone on something.
Yeah, this is my impression
Awesome.
of someone, like, on Valium or something.
But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. I realize that this is doing nothing.
His name is Hisao.
Hisao?
Hisao!
Alright. I'll read the dialogues, I guess.
Sure, you do that.
Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. God, he sounds kind of like me, being like, nitpicky about time.
I know, like,
Be
but...
punctual.
I said 4 p.m., I am here right at 4!
Jeez, yes. The note. Slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking.
Apparently I'm Hisao's, like, inner Valium or something.
Exactly.
As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative.
I love that his external voice is far higher pitched, and then his inner voice is like on something.
Yeah, it's
wonderful.
just how it works. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. Dude, that snow is falling like really slowly. How long have you been standing here pondering?
Standering?
Standering.
Pondering and standering, guys. That's how you say that.
Exactly.
The snowflakes silently falling from the winter. The white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world.
I hope you guys know this is gonna happen a lot because we apparently can't speak.
I can't read.
We can't read. It just apparently doesn't work.
The
Alright.
slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl, because it has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Random encounter begins!
Question mark appears!
Oh my goodness.
Wild question mark.
It's the rival from Pokemon Gold.
Right? Oh god, it's so
He's
No.
followed me here.
No, honestly, every visual novel game has like question mark for every new character that appears until they introduce themselves.
I don't even know if you're human. What are you? You're just...
You're a talking something!
You're talking something. That's all I know. Are you the tree? Are you the
And
snow?
we don't know yet because they don't show the picture of the guy until the character quote unquote faces them.
Oh,
so,
true. There you go.
Hisao, you came?
A hesitating, barely audible question.
Oh, I read that wrong.
However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice
Oh,
instantly.
I really read that wrong.
Well, no, like that. I'm now really confused by this because
Apparently
if you
it's a
recognize,
girl.
but if you recognize the owner of that dainty voice,
Why
then
don't you know the name?
Why don't you know the name?
Oh,
I feel my heart skip a beat. It is a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, nay, thousands of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. Dude,
so really, how do you...
You're kind of a creeper, aren't you? You're just like eavesdropping on people's conversations.
It's okay. It's called people watching, and if you're close enough, it's people creeping.
Okay, so I'm just imagining like Hisao is right now, like he in class, he just kind of is like right behind the person's chair, going like looking over, hands on the back of it, going like, "I'm listening to your conversation."
Creeping and listening.
I am creeping as much as physically possible now. Let me go back to my creeple. Just kind of like goes underneath the thing.
I turn to face the voice.
Well, that's hard to do, seeing as it's a voice and therefore it doesn't have a figure. But whatever.
The voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race.
Oh my! So if you know the person, you've heard it 1,000 times, and you've seen the person, how do you not know the name? Hisao.
Maybe he's just a very confused individual.
Maybe.
He's just the that's the problem that he has. That is his disability. He's just very confused.
By the way, guys, I hope you guys know we do realize how visual novels work. That this is just how it works.
Yeah.
But we're making fun of it. We're poking fun.
Visual novels are
They're hilarious.
they're hilarious. I mean, the pacing of them is just very strange to me in a lot of ways, especially after you played a lot of action games.
Yes, it was a girl, so I totally did read her voice wrong.
Or maybe
It's
we're
okay.
no, maybe Hisao is the one on the right, and we're the one on and the girl is the one on the left. We need to analyze this.
It's okay. I've seen the reviews. Our main character is the one
Oh,
on the left.
it is the one on the left.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making perfectly clear here. Wait, we can't play as a girl. This game is sexist.
I know, right?
How
But it's
dare
okay. It's okay. We're playing Katawa. Oh goodness. We're playing Hatoful Boyfriend next, which features you start off as a girl.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry. We get to the playing as a girl.
All right,
We
we'll
do.
get to it. All right.
So
It's
anyway.
important.
Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours?
No. Damn it! I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. I am a dundering idiot.
Of course.
Blunderhead. Pathetic.
He took the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it.
Wait, but it was in my book.
Your friend didn't do their job correctly.
Well, you have to realize this is Japan, so they have those desks that you stuff all your books underneath, and then like when you're, during lunch break or
Okay.
whatever, they can just be like, I'm gonna creep on your book, put it in, put it back.
All right.
That's what she said anyway. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Just gonna go turtle. Alright.
You see, guys, this is exactly why we had to. I make all the jokes, and he's like, oh no, why would you do that? So,
a shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense. I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. I fall to the ground because I'm now paralyzed.
Fetal position, like Binding of Isaac.
Fetal position mode, engage. Oh no, the world is like pulsating. My heart is pounding now, as if we're trying to burst out of my chest and claim this girl for itself. Heart, stop it! You can't do this to me! Stop trying to leave my chest!
But the worrisome part is, if his world is starting to go flashing and pulsating red as well because of his heartbeat, you need to calm that down. Because you're probably going to pass out, and I'm sorry, girls, I'm pretty sure aren't really into that.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty certain they're not into the entire heart-splosion like, technique of, like...
Especially not if it's, like, all bloody and gory, and then they have to drag your sorry butt all the way to, like, an infirmary and be like, fix him. Especially not when it's winter and snowing.
Yeah, no.
They're not fond of that. They're not even fond of that when it's not, you know... When it's good weather.
Not cold.
Exactly.
However, I think it would be great if the main character just goes like, my heart is bursting for you. Kabam!
But see, if it did that, I feel like the heart itself would just punch her in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, she's shorter than him.
True.
So...
Well, it's an effective way of saying, like, I give my heart to you. Kablam!
Take it! Okay, so this is Hisao. So, here we are. Out in the cold.
Good going, Hisao.
Way to point out the obvious.
Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise. Cacophonous noise is music to my ears. I'm sorry, whenever I see the word cacophonous, it reminds me of, like... It reminds me of, like, a crow, so I always have to go, like, cacow!
Oh god, this is gonna be hilarious. Okay.
That girl's name flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind.
Iwanako.
Iwanako.
Oh, phone. Sorry guys, let me pause this real quick. Alright, sorry guys.
We're back.
Finally back. That was my phone ringing and my mother was like, I need to ask you questions about tax things and your tuition things and give me numbers. I was like, okay, there you go. Now, leave me alone.
I will also inform you that her phone has a very jiving beat.
It does. It's the only way I will ever realize my phone is ringing because it's a new phone. So I was like, for the first 2 times it rang, I was like, what's that sound? Ignore. And then I looked at my missed calls. And I'm like, when did I get a phone call? I was like, oh,
so you had to make it the most like jiving beat, so you couldn't ignore it, even possibly.
And sometimes it's muted because it's in my purse, so it's like, oh. Yeah, I need to hear it. So, high pitch.
High pitch jive.
Exactly. Alright, so.
Alright. I think I read that one. I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
If he didn't, then shh. He did.
I did.
Exactly.
I did do it. As it passes, she rights herself, as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger.
That's a very girly thing to do.
Yeah, it is. And I wish I could see that. But, I mean, right now she kind of seems to be stuck with, like, hands over her chest or something.
Well, I mean, her hair is probably long enough that it would be like she could twirl it in front of her chest.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't get that view because her back is to us. Come on, we wanted to see your pretty, pretty face, girl.
You know what? I especially like that. I like to think that our guy has been holding this piece of paper like, what is this? For like the last couple of minutes.
Exactly. You know, just being like, what is this?
What is this?
Where did it come from?
I don't understand. Why? What is this? What is this? I don't know how to read. What is this?
I am illiterate. Alright.
All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder.
Thump. Thump.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Oh, cool. We get this side again.
At least with the previous one, we could see their
we could at least
faces,
see them.
at least,
My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
Okay, so he's going into, like, anaphylactic shock
Yeah, he's
here.
going into anaphylactic shock.
You should really do something about that, bro. You see... I wanted to know.
He's
like panicking as she's talking to him.
I think his heart actually is about to explode. I think that is what we're getting to here.
I think that's where. Yeah, exactly. He's like about to pass the hell out.
If his heart actually does explode, I will feel so bad
for cracking all the jokes.
Exactly.
Oh god.
Oh god.
It's getting worse.
I know it's getting worse.
If you'd go out with me.
I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart, which. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Dude, you're dying!
These are physiological, biological signs of your body saying, calm that shit down and get some help ASAP. It doesn't mean finish listening to the girl of your dreams say, can you go out with me?
It's either that or it's currently saying, this is all wrong! You shouldn't be doing this! Run! Run now! Quickly, run back into those woods! She'll never find you there! Be like a wild deer.
Hold on one second. Alright, so we're back, and I forget who said Hisao, but Hisao's name was said.
Yeah,
so.
someone said Hisao, or something.
Probably the girl.
Probably the girl.
She's the only one there.
No, it's a tree. He's going nuts. He's going nuts now, too. Also, I love that the epic music started kicking in now.
I know, right?
I don't know, it's pumping. It's got me moving. Except it doesn't at all.
Because you're on the couch.
Because I'm on a couch, and also it's not that type of music at all. It's just, actually, it's very nice music.
It's great music, it's just not the kind that you like, dance like club music to.
Yeah, no, it's... Darn, I was hoping that this would be a dubstep game. Like,
It's okay, we'll get there.
All the emotional situations would be like... That's my dubstep impression. I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms.
Yeah.
Sal, you are literally dying right now. Go seek help.
And see, now she has noticed that you need help.
Because you're going like, here, let me just wipe my eye. Ow, ow, ow. Everything hurts. My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror as laser beams shoot out of them.
Yeah. He's totally dying here.
He's totally dying.
I feel bad for all the jokes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So your heart better not explode. That's.
Hisao!
The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. Holy shit!
He's passing the fuck out.
His heart did explode. I am so sorry, Hisao.
Oh my god.
May you rest in peace. I didn't know this was about ghosts.
Oh god.
He's
actually. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god, I feel bad.
What did we do wrong? How did we kill our character so early?
Alright, so I'm gonna read this one just because. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above.
You fool, why did you go to this place that nobody goes to? Like, now your, like, screams of help will never be heard.
And you will die. Oh, but shit, actually.
Epic 4-Leaf Studio presents Your Heartbeat.
Or Katawa Shoujo.
Which translates to Your Heartbeat. I don't know what that translates to.
I don't know what Katawa means, but Shoujo is basically, like, girls.
Oh, look at that.
So, probably disabled
Oh my god,
girls
is that animation? Like,
oh shit, actual animation?
Actual animation.
What the shit?
I know. This is...
Oh, damn.
This is unpossible right now. This is unpossible. Unpossible. Also, you gotta love it, like, those games that are made by online communities, because it'll be their usernames that are being credited.
Yep.
It'll be like, music by Blue123, a composer of our time. Additional art by Doomfest. Full motion video animation by that guy.
Directing by that guy.
Yeah. And those two other people. Engineering by also that guy. I believe he was in some other things. Production was by CPL Crud. His production was not very good. He's one of
these things bode so well.
Yeah.